Good morning and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. If you think that Celtic can go from one shambles to another, I wish they would bring back this kind of top. I did like this top. I loved it actually. Did like this top. But anyway, Celtic, just when you think that they're going from one shambles to another, and the Celtic pronounced that they are world class. I did like world class at everything. I tell that to the Celtic fans yesterday. I don't go onto Twitter a lot, but I went on late last night, and it was quite funny. From a Celtic perspective, John Paul Taylor, fans liaison officer, had to apologise for any issues caused earlier with the semi-final tickets. Seems to have been a problem at the service provider site, but have been advised that it's been resolved and the site is up and running now. The comments are just any reason why Celtic FC tickets couldn't have tweeted that, mate. As someone said, they could have just they should just close that account down. Add service provider. Wasn't it your fault? Wasn't your fault? Wasn't your fault? Always seems to be someone else's fault. Quite a few of that. What about the issue with the board? Are you going to stay silent as per on that? Message sent. JP has the East sold out, and then he's getting Celtic tickets. As far as I'm aware, a few fans raised the same issue, so have suggested email tickets at celticfc.co.uk. It's funny how they still use the old email addresses for the .co.uk, aren't they? Because Celtic have changed to .com for the website. They've changed away from celticfc.co.uk and they've changed to .com, haven't they? Weird one. But anyway, still same issues being made. Won't allow me to purchase mine. Keeps taking me back. Can you advise? And then he's just passing the buck. John Paul Taylor has a hard enough job at Celtic. And, I get it. They use an outside organisation and they want it all done online. They don't want anybody at Celtic Park, never mind queuing up at the ticket office like good old days and going and buying your tickets that way. Jesus, can't have anybody at Celtic Park, really. You might bump into Michael Nicholson outside, and God forbid that anybody sees Michael Nicholson in public and he then has to question him, especially since he maybe just spoke to the Scotland manager. Fair enough. Could you clarify, is 200 Spider-Man Ultras being granted a ticket for Parkhead? And will the Green Brigade remain banned? As far as I'm aware, the Green Brigade never invaded the pitch, never ran full length, attacking staff, police, stewards, throwing flares and bottles at away fans. Let's see what message reply you got to that. They have invaded pitches. They've also broken entry into multiple stadiums. Broken into multiple stadiums. What have they stolen? Just what have they stolen? The Green Brigade. The pride of Ibrox. That's what they stole. They stole the pride of Ibrox, didn't they? And they've also got the club an awful lot of fines. But apart from that, it's all fun and games this morning. The club's strategy is clear. The club aims to be world-class football club, and everything we do, Michael Nicholson, 2025. That's a big one this morning. Good to see the £1 booking fee per £1.50 booking fee to an outside organisation. It's all about fleecing the Celtic fans, isn't it? Yeah, your head must be wasted, pal. Surely Celtic FC tickets should be updating supporters about all ticket info. It's very, very true. Not resolved, no tickets available. Anyway. I had a nightmare trying to purchase tickets for me and my grandson. Normally buy tickets near the back as I am disabled. Ended up getting tickets down at the front as I couldn't pick my own seats. Hope I survive trying to climb the stairs at the end of the game. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous that you don't get to book your own seats. You're just allocated seats now. This is a new way of trying to split up fans, is it? I was in the queue and then kicked out, then got in. When I got logged in to buy, I was kicked out and no tickets. Now shown as being able to purchase. This isn't my first rodeo. What's going on, guys? Does anything work at our club? Shambles, nearly 2 hours to get tickets, and then got a booking fee for the privilege of their mess. Always somebody else's fault, isn't it? This sums up the shit show, the way the club has been ran into the ground by our esteemed idiot custodians. That was brutal. My link keeps taking me into the 11th April game. Eventually got into the Hampden link. It was a mess trying to select from the app. And who gets the £1.50 charge? What is it actually for? Another example of your world-class organisation. That's fantastic, isn't it? It's beautiful. The club is a shambles, ran like a bowling club. Wait, that's a bit... there's many bowling clubs that are fantastically ran in Scotland, I have to say, and financially prudent as well. Having worked with many in my previous career back in Scotland. So I think that's a little bit of disrespect to bowling clubs, Gordon. So just bear in mind that, there are a lot of Celtic fans that play bowls. In fact, there was a Celtic player that came from the east side of Scotland that played bowls down in Musselburgh. There you go. Yes, there was a Celtic player that used to play bowls. I don't know either, but he used to play bowls. That's all. It's just I don't know. The club ever going to get anything right? One embarrassing total shambles of a club from top to bottom. Took ages and several attempts to reassign a ticket to someone in my group. Time to bin Ticketmaster and actually implement a modern ticketing system. JP, what the actual is going on with this fish ripping man in here? The capital text is to show that they're shouting. And then the lowercase text is to say that they're calming down. It still won't let me sign in. Won't let me send a link to reset the password. The club is a joke. That's why you all deserve for staying at home in the home ticket cup scheme. You deserve first place in my league. Happy clapping, yeah. Like everything this year, full operation is getting ran by idiots. Look at the bottom line on everything. Another fiasco. Another fiasco. But anyway, getting to the potential devastating news for Celtic fans. Are Celtic about to make one of the biggest mistakes in Celtic Football Club history by appointing a manager that got another hiding? Was it a hiding? It wasn't really a hiding, wasn't it? It was just another defeat and another boring set of football. Are Celtic about to bring Stevie Clark to Celtic? On that note, I fucking hope not.